Namaste and Namaskar everyone. How ecstatic it would be that if on a particular day we would get triple the results for the minimum efforts report. Yes, it is today, that is Akshaya Tritiya day. I am Arvind Balaji in All About Hindutva video series. In our Sanatana Dharma, we have few days in a year where there is abundant constructive positive energy in the universe. Among these days are Yugadi, Vijayadashami, Deepavali, and Akshaya Tritiya day. Among these days, the most powerful one is Akshaya Tritiya day. What is so unique and special about Akshaya Tritiya? Akshaya means one which never diminishes or declines. Tritiya means the third day of Vaishakha Masa Shukla Paksha. Therefore, any work done on this day of Akshaya Tritiya keeps on growing and increasing and never diminishes. In our ancient Vedic script called Madana Ratna, it is described about Akshaya Tritiya as Asyam Thitau Kshayamupati Utamna Dattam Tena Kshayeti Katitha Munibhis Tritiya Uddishya Devata Pitru Kriyate Manushyehi Sacha Akshayam Bhavati Bharata Sarvameva, which means that any work done or any dan or donation or charity made on this day will never diminish and gives triple results in our account. Likewise, any puja performed to gods and elders will keep on increasing and gives maximum results. So on this day of Akshaya Tritiya, if you start any new endeavor or do any charity and philanthropic works or those activities which promotes the welfare of the society, you will get triple the results for the minimal efforts you put in. Trigunaha phalaha tritiya iti akshaya tritiya. For the same work done, we get 3 times result. Akshaya Tritiya is also known as Dana Tritiya, which means that from whatever wealth we have acquired, a portion of it if we donate to the needy people, we will regain 3 times of what we donate. In our Purans, there are many stories revolving around Akshaya Tritiya. Firstly, Mahavishnu and Mahalakshmi got married on this day of Akshaya Tritiya. That is why many marriages are performed on this day even without looking muhurtam or checking the horoscopes of the bride and the groom. Secondly, Kubera, with the grace of Shiva and by worshipping Mahalakshmi, was made the head of wealth and treasuries. In the Bhavishya Puran and Skanda Puran, Mahavishnu took 7th incarnation as Parashurama. Parashurama is known as Chiranjeevi, who is immortal. Whoever wants to work towards their good health, physical well-being, nourishment, can start so on this day, as anything done today will give triple the results. In the Mahabharata, after the Pandavas lost the dice game and went for Vanavasa for 14 years, exiled for 14 years, all the sages and saints and the people who were supportive of them also went with them and stayed in the forest. Yudhishthira, Dharmaraja, became worried and approached the saints and told that I am in such a state that I can neither tell no for you people to stay with me, nor do I have the resources to feed you people. To provide solution to his problem, a rishi called Domya told that you worship Surya Narayana and he will bestow you a pot called Akshaya Patra. Likewise, Dharmaraja worshipped Surya Narayana and was bestowed a pot called Akshaya Patra where the food doesn't get over at all. And this instance happened on this day of Akshaya Tritiya. Vedavyasa Maharshi, after constructing the entire theme and the structure of Mahabharata in his mind, he wanted some person to write it to make it a scriptural text. While he searched the entire universe for the eligible person, he could find none. On approaching Lord Brahma, told Vedavyasa to consult Ganesh Ji to write Mahabharata. On request, Ganesh Ji accepted to write the Mahabharata on one condition that once he starts writing, he would never stop. Vedavyasa agreed to that condition and gave a counter condition that until you don't understand what you are writing, you will never start writing. Therefore, on this day of Akshaya Tritiya, Mahabharata was written by Ganesh Ji through the mouth of Vedavyasa. In another instance, Krishna's childhood friend Kuchela offered 4 grains of flattened rice or poha to the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. On being touched due to his devotion, Krishna blessed him with abundant prosperity and wealth. It was on this day of Akshaya Tritiya, Mata Ganga flowed from the heaven to the earth. It was on this day of Akshaya Tritiya, Mata Annapurna, who gives us food, took incarnation. It was on this day of Akshaya Tritiya, Nandi, who is Shiva's Vahan, was given birth. So many stories and instances prove the importance and the essence of Akshaya Tritiya. There is also a science behind this day of Akshaya Tritiya. Astrologically, there is a unique combination of sun and the moon on this day. The sun and the moon are exalted, that is, are at the highest potential energy on this day of Akshaya Tritiya. The sun is exalted in the Mesha Rashi, whereas the moon is exalted in the Vrishabha Rashi. In the Vedic script, Phaladipika, it is said as Atma Pratapam Arkat Manaha Prasadam Chandrataha, which means that we get strength from the sun and happiness of mind from the moon. If we want to get strength from the sun and happiness of mind from the moon, then the best day is today, that is Akshaya Tritiya day. In our lives, we lack many resources which we need. Some people need money, some need good health, some need happiness, some need opportunity, some need peace, some need tranquility. To achieve all these resources, the best day to start is Akshaya Tritiya day. Even the impossible task as Mahabharata was made possible on this day of Akshaya Tritiya, those tasks which seem impossible in our lives also can be made possible by starting on this day of Akshaya Tritiya. May this Akshaya Tritiya bring happiness and prosperity to you. Kindly share this video to maximum number of people so that they get acquainted with the essence of Akshaya Tritiya and better their lives. Dhanyavad.